Alright, welcome back to the program. We're on the Ark. And then the next mission's called the Covenant. So it's like the Ark or the Covenant.
And then we start
Speaking of
laughing
dumb
like a bunch of
things,
idiots.
I don't know why these rocks are here. I don't know what they do. They just kind of
They're
break
here
apart.
for geological reasons.
I thought they were here for Jesus.
Well, that too.
These are...
Who wouldn't be? No, okay. Breaking all. Now that you point out these crystals, I'm like breaking them all. James, crystal breaker.
Oh yeah? Like crystal meth?
Yep.
Man, who doesn't want to be known as the crystal meth breaker?
That's like my whole life right there. Man, do I suck at aiming.
Shout out to the first season of Breaking Bad that I watched.
I like the way that you explained that. The first season of Breaking Bad that I watched.
Well, I mean, it's not the same first season of Breaking Bad that you watched.
It's not?
No. I got the special one. Bryan Cranston came over, and Aaron Paul, they both came over and viewed it with me. And I was like, hey, remember that time we became best friends? And they're like, yes, Will, we do. And I was like, you guys are the best. And they're like, yes, we are.
See, I can see them like with their lips moving saying that, but it's your voice. Like, yes,
it's
Will.
not their voices coming out. It's just my
it's
voice.
your voice.
Oh, so it's like Drunk History.
Yeah.
Or $1 Million, but two really good shows.
Dude, we are like creating like a huge birthday party.
Yeah. You know what else we're doing?
What?
Doing a ton of free advertising for a bunch of different people.
Yeah. You're welcome. All you people. Bryan Cranston. Aaron Paul.
Well, that's not
Your
exactly
check.
what I was referring to, but you still get the point.
Drunk History. Yeah, we'll accept our checks in the mail.
Will they accept their checks in the mail? Listen,
I don't know.
James, I can send them checks, but I don't think I want to see how high they'd bounce.
No, I said we'll
You
accept
know?
your checks in the mail. Like, we're going to... Yeah, like they're paying us. Like every YouTuber is sponsored.
We were paying them.
No, why would we be paying them?
I don't know. James, we don't exactly do a whole lot of things that make any sense. Why
That's
start
true.
now? Makes life less interesting if you make sense.
No, it makes life easier. But you know.
No. No, James. Trust me. Is life
Brute
easier
shot.
if you're just bored all the time?
Fair enough.
Or does it make life harder because you just don't know what you're doing in the world?
Ah!
And you just cry yourself to sleep every night because you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Dang it, there goes my brute shot.
Why?
I like that country accent that I got while saying brute shot.
Brute shit.
Brute shot! Here I come with the brute shot! What do you got?
All of our viewers that have a southern accent is like, well,
It's
unsubscribe.
okay. Can we say that we were born in the South? Do we want to say that? Is that
Considering how many
allowed?
times we were like, man, remember that time whenever we were in Charlotte?
Yeah, that's true.
And remember that time whenever we live in Atlanta?
Yeah, that's true.
Except that I live just north of Atlanta.
Remember that time I was sipping on sweet tea?
You know, I used
Making
to be,
out with my
like, super
girlfriend
like
slash cousin?
that. All right, well,
That's
that's
a
a bit
joke.
far.
Ah!
I've never, like, as many times as I've been to Mississippi, and you know that sort of thing, I have never once ever met anyone dating their cousin.
Oh yeah, I know.
So,
I'm just making fun of the stereotype, not the people.
well, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I don't have time for this. I don't have time to explain to you what. By the way, here's a terminal.
Ooh. Howdy hi. Gonna go to the Halo channel thingy. Friggin'.
It has
Just kidding,
like
I'm not.
Yeah, it doesn't. That one doesn't take you to the Halo channel.
Oh. Then what does it do?
You know, I wonder what its velocity is. It's probably terminal velocity.
Ha ha! That's so funny!
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
Let's have some birthday parties.
You know, there's this one time, whenever I was younger, where I'll be like, man, it'd be such a cool game if in Halo you could play as all the different races. Like, you could play as a grunt. And then now I'm like, how would they balance that out? You would die immediately every single time.
Yeah,
That'd be like
they
legendary
did that with like
times 10.
They did that with like Dead Space and
Did they?
balancing issues. Yeah, Dead Space 2 had multiplayer.
Oh. Yeah, you keep telling me about that, but
as
like I've never, like I feel like I've heard of it, but I also feel like I haven't.
well,
I think
there's
it's-
probably good
I
reason
think the
behind
reason-
why you didn't hear about it, or why you don't know
I think
much
it's just
about it.
because collectively everyone just want to pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's just like BioShock 2's multiplayer. It's like, why was
Well,
this
people
necessary?
just typically don't want BioShock 2 to exist at all,
Yeah, that's
except
very
for
much
Minerva's Den. I hear that Minerva's Den's pretty good.
true. I haven't done Minerva's. Minerva's. You're Minerva's Den. Oh my good Minerva's Den. Oh my good Minerva's Den.
So you want
That's
to
right,
stop now, or?
We just went Adele. Friggin' we didn't go
I've
Adele.
never listened to an Adele song. Never go full Adele.
Never go full Adele. Quotable things from the program. Episode 1.
Shockingly, I'm not a huge fan of Adele.
But
I'm
why?
just personally not.
She set fire to the rain.
Oh my god.
Do you understand?
Because
she
James,
set
I'm a,
fire to the rain.
because I'm a man of science and I understand how nearly impossible that is, or impractical. It's not impossible. It's just impractical and no one would like it. Oh my
Thank
god,
you,
I
Will.
finally did it. I didn't get the achievement for it because you had to do it in multiplayer lone wolf, but, you know, I'll take the spiritual victory.
The
So you gonna
spiritual
get on,
victory?
or- Yeah.
No. I'm not getting on.
Oh.
Because I'm sick and tired of your
Okay.
crap.
Well. Alright then. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
probably not good. Well, James, it was a good run, but I'm going to have to leave you behind.
Oh, shoot.
See ya.
Okay. It's okay. I just stole a chopper.
Could you do me a solid, though, and not kill me? That'd be really cool of you. Probably should have taken the time between episodes to change out batteries.
Probably.
Because now there's no vibration. And I can't feel
Ooh.
the good vibrations. Ah. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it.
Hey, I see some more chopper. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
good
They've got
song.
brutes on them.
You
Wow,
know,
this guy
Marky Mark and the
sucks.
Funky Bunch.
Ugh. Yeah.
Their one song. Well,
Mark and the Funky Bunch.
is
They're
that the
they're called the
Flintstones theme
Funky
song?
Bunch. No, that's that's the Marky Mark and the Flintstone Bunch theme song.
What is that, like Fat Albert and the Garbage Pail Kids or whatever they were?
Yes. I don't think it's Garbage Pail Kids. I think Garbage Pail.
I know
Pail
it's
Kids
not
were
a
like,
it was a separate
garbage.
thing.
Yeah. That's racist.
So have you ever
Will.
seen No, it's not. Have you ever seen the live action Fat Albert that came out like 10 years after Fat Albert wasn't relevant anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was
I
pretty not
remember it
great.
was forgettable.
I remember it being on while I was getting work done on my mouth, and since crap was in my mouth, I couldn't say change the channel, please. So.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Who was it they had play Fat Albert? I remember it was like.
Was it the Nutty Professor? Which I've never seen.
I don't know.
But the only thing that I remember about that entire movie was whenever they handed him a a wireless microphone. He's like, but where's the cord so you can press all the ladies by swinging around? And I'm like, what do you... I'm like, what?
Oh shoot, the Sentinels
No,
are on our
James, they're
side.
my friends.
Sorry, what are you doing? Will,
You're
you've gone
trying to hurt
rogue.
my friends. Take them down, boys. Shout out to the first Halo. And the Invincible Marines, led by Sergeant Johnson. Ennis Johnson. Brand adhesive medical strips.
Yep.
That was pretty good. That episode of Invader Zim where they had the competition with Poop Dog. Obviously, a play on Snoop Dogg, and if you sold a certain amount of poop candy, you got adhesive. I presumably it said Band-Aids, but then they just dubbed over it with that generic voice and says adhesive medical strips.
Nice.
Come on, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh shoot.
You're dead to me. It was a pretty good episode.
Freaking,
Though.
what are you doing? Oh, come on. I almost got me a friggin' vehicle.
So James, how unusable do you want your footage to be?
What do you mean?
Because if what you're describing is true and you're just running around on foot, it's pretty unusable.
Well, I'm not running around on foot now. I was about to get to a vehicle, and then a Marine jumped in, and then I teleported to you. So I wasn't able to, holy freaking crap. I'm out. I'm out.
You know what, James? You should take that ride to Pimp City. Get it pimped out, yo.
You should take... Oh, gosh! Save the children!
Yeah.
Ah! The children!
Please think of the children. Ow.
Ah!
Oh. And you took my ammo, I think, maybe.
And you took my ammo, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Your accusations
never
get lessened.
Like, I never thought once in my life I'd ever get to the point where the one thing I'm looking forward to out of mods in a game is where are they gonna put Macho Man at? But I've gotten to that point in my life. Namely after Skyrim and the Dragon mod that put Macho Man in it. And then there was the mod, and I was like, where are they gonna put him in Fallout 4? And sure enough, they put him in as a Deathclaw. Don't know why I didn't think of that, but whatever. Now,
Oh, this turret
really
is
great?
chewing me up. Oh shoot!
I saw a comic that said that was like, that scene where in Skyrim where you call down the dragon and so that you can trap him and you can ride him to heaven, Valhalla, essentially, for all intents and purposes, Valhalla.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, it's like this whole lead up, and it's this really good looking comic, and then he's like, and then whenever it comes down, it's Thomas the Tank Engine. It's like, I'm here, Dovahkiin.
Oh shoot!
great.
I'm still stuck on foot.
Yeah.
Why do I have to trail
doesn't matter
behind
now.
you?
It's a good question. Why don't you carve your own destiny? Why you have to follow up on my coattails?
Ah! They just
All
killed
of the
me with
stuff
a
being pushed
chopper.
Wow, you suck.
You suck.
Yeah, I do.
I just saw my whole life flash before my eyes.
All things considered, this is a pretty small ship.
Mm-hmm.
The really interesting... Also, it should have caused a Darude sandstorm by now. But the interesting thing about,
Get
about
it?
Halo...
We're on the internet. Sorry.
So the interesting thing about Halo is that if you read the books, like, all the Covenant's weapons are far more deadly. And, like, all the plasma weapons basically rip through the hull of this type of ship, the one that's
Mhm.
that one, and also Mac guns are the only thing that really do any damage. So the question obviously being, why do they even buy? And like the ones that are Pillar of Autumn can withstand more fire before they kind of die. So
Mhm.
that begs the question. I understand that it costs more resources to make, but it costs more resources to lose all of the ships than it is to just make a good one.
Mhm.
It's kind of like it's like, why didn't they make more Spartans? Well, it makes sense if you actually read the books, but if you're like me as a kid and didn't, and I'm like, oh, why didn't they make more Spartans? And he's like, well, 'cause it cost too much resources. He failed to tell me that it also involved kidnapping 6-year-olds. So
Yeah. Kidnapping
and
little
training
kids,
them.
cloning them, putting their clones in the family's houses, and then letting the families believe that their kid died of natural causes.
Well, to be fair, they kind of do eventually die of natural causes. I mean, if you consider being killed by an alien.
Yeah, that's still really messed up.
Natural.
That's
I
not
mean, if we're
natural
being harsh
causes.
on it, well, a lion killing a gazelle is considered natural, so why not an alien race? You don't know what they do with the dead bodies of humans. They might consume them.
Well, that sounds
You
kind
don't
of
know.
terrifying, actually. That's
Yeah,
how
well.
the Sangili make their fettuccine.
Is that how?
Yes.
That's how they make their ravioli?
Yes.
Ravioli.
Ravioli. Give me the formuoli.
Yeah. Oh, SpongeBob. So I saw a picture. It was a comparison of, whenever Anna was frozen in Frozen, and whenever Mr. Krabs was frozen in the SpongeBob movie. And it says, why is there more expression in Squidward's face whenever he saw Mr. Krabs frozen than Elsa whenever Anna was frozen? And then the comment right below is, his paycheck.
Who's gonna sign my paycheck?
He's like, oh no, Mr. Krabs is frozen. Who's gonna sign my paycheck?
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Yes. And then
Oh,
after
man, that
that,
Marine
everything
got
went
stuck twice.
downhill.
You know what was also really good?
What?
The game to the movie.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
I
I thought it was
remember
good.
enjoying it, but it might be absolute garbage now.
Yeah, probably is.
Yep.
So, how do you feel about ending the episode?
I'm cool with that. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
All right. Well, guys, be sure to come back next time. Probably like tomorrow or something. Might be like, I don't know when this comes up. But be
Depends on
sure to
how
come back
lazy I
next
am.
time. Depends on how lazy Will is. You heard it here. So come back for
Where else would they
episode
hear it?
8 of
Kotaku,
Halo.
they don't care.
Kotaku doesn't give a crap.
Unless we get like 8 million subscribers in the next 2 minutes, they probably won't care if I'm lazy or not.
Give us 8 million subscribers in the next 2 minutes that Kotaku will actually care about us.